What's up guys, GenesisNexus here. Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. And in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about an event that is leaving us here in version 3.1 called Where Stars Cascade Down. I've been thinking back to some of my previous feedback videos for Wuthering Waves, and this event kind of gives a good basis for one of my ideas, which was for a dorm/simulation room for rovers in the Black Shores. But hopefully you guys will see what I mean once I go through this. And if you do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. And let's get into the video. And to start it off, funny enough, AMF was doing that. And I'm talking about this specific event here. As you can see, it's ending off now. I was just kind of like collecting my thoughts. And the main reason why this specific event kind of got to me was because of what it kind of entailed. Because it is basically a scenario sphere. For those who don't know, I'll try to put up a description on the screen right now. But yeah, this scenario sphere would very much be well utilized in the Black Shores to give us like a dorm system. I know some players, especially myself, have been asking for that, mainly because a lot of players like myself want to be able to have like a training room or something like that. And I always think that it's a good idea to have something like that, especially in a game with as much expression as Wuthering Waves. But then we kind of have this event, and sorry, I'm trying to find my way out to the front because I just want to show it to you guys all at once. Because seeing how contained this specific world was, because you started off over here, I was just like, this would be perfect for the dorm/simulation room idea that I had. And the reason why I'm saying that is because in Wuthering Waves, if anyone's been here since 1.0, we had people used to come over to your world, help you out. We'd be grinding the open world together. But since then, there have been a couple events that have been co-op, but no real reason for it. And I want to add to that while also still keeping it in lore of the world. And a scenario sphere in the Black Shores would be an easy thing to do, and lore wise it would make sense. But you could literally get rid of all these extra NPCs, and you could just have like a simple house or a simple room for the rover to go into in the Black Shores, and just have it be able to display certain things for each player. Like, hey, yeah, for me, I would maybe put up some of my trophies or some of my labels or icons that I've won or I've gotten from characters. Now you can decorate a lot of this place, and as you can see on the top right, I can literally click this and go to each room and decorate. There's even like a card game here. That would be funny enough if we could play this card game in between rovers, your friends coming over. And then even, I'm still gonna ask for more combat events in WuWa, but I did want to mention that. There's a room over here where, look at this. Hey, putting up your weapons on display. Personally, I put up the ones for the characters I like the most. And funny enough, Arknight's Enfield has something similar to that, but I've had this idea for a while, and I'm just thinking like it would be so well utilized using this specific region that they made for this event. It could be reutilized. And another game that kind of had a similar idea like this, or did something similar to this, is an MMO that I used to play a long time ago called Lost Ark. Because Lost Ark basically gave every player their own island that they could decorate and stuff. And that's where I'm kind of like merging that idea with like Final Fantasy XIV's housing system, plus like Arknight's Enfield's like display system and stuff, into WuWa in a place and a system that works like this scenario sphere. Like, for example, my bike is on display here. What if in the background you could have some gameplay of you doing a boss or something? Like, you can even change the channel. I'm gonna change to channel 3. I don't know what that is. And then I can come up to the bike and I can display my bike. And as they get more chassis for the bike and stuff and more designs, maybe you could, anyone could put their bike up here for everyone to see. And then we come into like this back foyer area, and you could switch echoes. How nice would it be to switch echoes or put your characters that you like the most on the stands? You even have, like, I chose the echoes that I personally liked or thought was cool. I wish though for this one I could choose, like, because I did finish this event, so I have Sigilum's like his red and black skin, and I would have loved to put that on there. You have Jue over here, and I think it's a majestic area just for him. And then the original crownless. So I wanted him here. You could put something different here, but this drink making event is here. There is an outside, but I'll go to that later. I just kind of want to just show off like how this region could be used for just doing that dorm room. And like, for example, actually funny enough, since I'm in this room, what if just turn this entire side of the apartment or place you want to put for over and turn it into like a simulation room? And the simulation room, I have an idea for that, is similar to Warframe. If anyone's ever played it, I'll put up on screen right now what Warframe simulation room is like. Hey, basically you load into the simulation room and you have like a terminal there. And from that terminal, you can choose to spawn any monsters that you've unlocked in the game or fought in the game. And you can set what level you want them at, and you can test out your rotation, test out your builds on those things. You can tell them, hey, whether those monsters are immune to damage, or whether they can, whether they have AI. And what I mean by AI is whether they actually will attack you or do stuff like that. And I thought that would be an amazing idea for people, because I know tons of people who like to test out their builds or test out a new character, and even for guide makers, that would probably be an interesting way to do testing as well. But that was an idea for there. And if I even go up a little bit more, because I want to go up and handle upstairs before I go outside. Because just look at it, because imagine just decorating this entire place. Well, it would be a lot smaller to fit in the Black Shores, because it would be a Sonal Spear, so you could kind of make it this size. Imagine you just decorating it with stuff that you have as a player that you've accomplished. Hey, like, for example, in this event, Yinlin came to visit us. Gian came to visit us. Hold up, I think I even see it here. Like, yeah, Gian, Cantarella, Zani, Yinlin came. We launched some fireworks. And oh, I even changed that background, which I personally love. And let's take another look at it. Because, wait, hold up. I wanted to change to something else. Okay, there. Now it's going to change to like a Starfield. Personally, I like the whale, but that's just to show changing stuff. And the more I played this event, the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm just like, it would literally fit that specific need for like a dorm room and kind of a place for Rover to come back to. Because what was it? By the end of 2.0, we went back to the Black Shores anyway. So because Black Shores is the Rover's home. It's like their base of operations. And I think that it should definitely be added. This can be added there, because you already have for kurogames, they already have this code, so they can just reuse it in a different way. Like, even like this simple stargazing thing, you could see stars in the sky. Honestly, I think this would be perfect for like people who like to take photos. Yeah, there's a star over there that looks like Abby. That looks like the kurogame symbol. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off really quick. And if I'm just gonna jump down right here, because there's the inside, here's the outside. You could add like mini games. There's tons of mini games that the game has had over a span of times. Like, imagine you come over here, and for anyone who remembers the co-op racing event, imagine you come over here and you can start it with just your group of friends and just like run out to the islands and all this around this building and stuff. And I think that's cool. It allows kurogames to reuse stuff they already have in the game to expand on the co-op experience for all players. So if you want to do this, you can do this. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I know tons of players who would probably love, and once again, I'm going to mention skins. There's probably tons of players who would love skins. Like, you could check out my previous video. I mentioned it for Hayuki, where I talked about skins again in Wuthering Waves, and I would love more skins like Jinsei. And you could have your skins, and players could come visit you, and they could show off each other's skins. But yeah, oh, there's even fireworks. Oh, the stars raining from the sky. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to do this before the event ended, because I see this area and I see so much potential for it. Because yeah, you could say, oh, there's so much NPCs here. Well, you can get rid of a lot of these NPCs. The only NPC you really need, where is he? Is this guy, Cobb Kobo, who literally is the guy who made this place. Or, well, if you played the event, you know. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But yeah, there's tons of rooms here. There's tons of spaces, like even that area over there that could be repurposed into a different space. But I really just kind of had this idea, and I was just like, maybe I'll just spit it out to the WuWa community, and who knows, maybe you guys will have some other ideas which you can put in the comment section down below, and maybe Kuro will see this and actually do this. I just personally think it's a nice thing. It made me think of so many things that could be done to elevate this spot. Like I mentioned before, Lost Ark, how you could basically decorate your entire island. No island was exactly the same. Like, yeah, in Lost Ark, certain like stuff or NPCs on the island were similar to other people's. That's just for like similarity's sake. But hey, you can add stuff. Remember, I played Lost Ark a long time ago. But you could add certain things that only you had, or you put in a specific spot. But yeah, they even have, you can go all the way down to the beach. But yeah, how nice would it be to have a Scenario in your entire group? All your characters could come back to here and just relax. Oh yeah, it swapped me over to Rover. I just noticed that Rover's too tall, so his feet go through the ground. But yeah, that's just an idea I had. I just wanted to quickly shoot this off because I know this event's about to like end in a couple of minutes. It was a nice event with this Phantom Siglum. Like, I still wish we could do more with echoes, and I'll probably have another video exclusively for that. But man, that design was really nice. Yeah, I just wanted to give this idea off because I was kind of mulling over it doing this video, because I was just like, do I want to? But I was like, yeah, I think this is a good idea to share with the community. Just get some new ideas for kurogames to do new stuff, and especially since they already have the code for this. Just in my mind, because I'm a software engineer, I'm just like, it could be repurposed for the dorm room system. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's other stuff here. I just want to go over I'm gonna quickly go over, as you can see, here's like all the stuff. If you talk to like Yinlin, you got a zap string and stuff. And I just want to quickly go over, like, this is what for example, I'll save this design, and you have like a vibe check. And there it is, right there on the center table. And you can design this whole thing. But yeah, I'm going to leave this real quick. But I'm gonna see if I can get over to the Black Shores real quick, because there's actually, funny enough, now that I think about it, right before I'm gonna end this video, there is another spot. There's the Exostrider. I just came up here because I saw the Exostrider. Let's hop over to the Black Shores. No, not that place. Where is Shorekeeper? Or was she back there? It's been a long time since I've been back to the Black Shores. All right, that is not the location. Oh, it's all the way over there. Luckily, I have a flying character. I probably just should have normally flied, but I didn't want to. No. There we go. Because if we come here, if you've played through the story, sorry, this is spoilers if you're a new player from, why did it say mail deleted? If you play through the story, you'll find Shorekeeper here. And from here, you can enter another spot, which is funny enough. If I remember correctly in the story-wise, this is another Sonaro Spear, just in the Black Shores. And yeah, the end of Wandering. And this place looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Look at this. Funny enough, I wish they put the rock from the starting screen over there. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to kind of show this off, give this idea to the community, see what you guys think. Because I always think, even if they don't do the super expansive stuff that I was talking about showing echoes, showing off people's, like for example, we have all these sigils and titles and avatars. Even the Resonator showcase, like, I'm not gonna click on that right now, but they have all this stuff that we could show off, even like all these titles. And I think it would be cool if there was a place to show it. Even if they don't do that, at bare minimum, the event showed that a Sonaro Spear could be used for something like a closed off space. And similar to I mentioned before, Warframe simulation room, I think it would be a great thing for all players if we could just have that region, test out builds, test out characters, get better with your rotation. Maybe it'll be an area for players to learn how to do quick swapping or whatever. Maybe you can even add tutorials into that room. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end off the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope I'm not the only one. I hope I'm not the only one who's been thinking about doing kind of like a dorm room system or something. For example, I know in Punishing Grey Raven, kurogames' other game, they launched Babylonia maybe a patch ago, at least for global. And I'm just like, some of that expertise could be used over here, because we've already seen it. I've already seen it in the event. We see it here from all the way back in 1.4. This area was unlocked. So yeah, I just want to bring this up. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated, as I'm trying to grow and hit 100 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this year. But yeah, I wish you guys the best. Hope you have a great day and a great week. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.